Hi everyone, let's begin today's video with a simple question. Okay, every one of you know about the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, right? Now the question is, what was Mahatma Gandhi? Mahatma Gandhi was a lawyer, Mahatma Gandhi was a barrister, Mahatma Gandhi was an advocate, or Mahatma Gandhi was an attorney? Anyone who knows the correct answer, please write it down in the comment section. I will also tell you the correct answer right before the end of this video. So, without skipping, watch the full video. Today in this video, we will learn about some commonly used terms and the difference in between these terms. And I promise, by the end of this video, you can easily understand these terms and their uses. So, without further delay, let's start this video. So the first two terms are lawyer and barrister. First we will talk about lawyer, then about the barrister. So the question is, who is a lawyer? A person who studies about law is a lawyer. That means lawyer is a person who has a law degree or who is a law graduate. Whether he has a 3-year LLB degree or a 5-year LLB degree, he is a lawyer. Then the second term is barrister. Barrister is similar term of lawyer, but the difference is if you have studied law in India, you will call lawyer, and if you studied law in England, you will become barrister. That means two different terms having the same meaning. Okay, but both lawyer and barrister cannot represent a case in the court. That means having only a LLB degree, he cannot argue in the court. Then the question is, who can represent himself in the court or argue a case in the court? The answer is advocate. That's why our third term is about advocate. When a lawyer or a barrister enroll himself in the bar council, he become an advocate. That means in order to become an advocate, you have to first achieve a LLB degree, then qualify the Bar Council of India exam, then enroll yourself in the Bar Council. After that, you will be promoted and become an advocate. That means you will get a license to practice in a court. This is the difference between lawyer and advocate. Lawyer has only a LLB degree and cannot argue in a court, whereas an advocate has a license to practice in a court. Okay, now we will understand about the three terms related to advocate. These terms are advocate, senior advocate, and advocate on record. There is no need to tell about advocate, as we have already discussed about that a moment before. Now the question is, who is a senior advocate? A senior advocate is a designation given to an advocate who has good amount of knowledge and an experience of more than 10 years. Okay, the designation is given by either the Supreme Court or the High Court. After promoting as a senior advocate, he wears different gown and coats. Basically, the designation of senior advocate is given on the basis of special knowledge and years of experience. Okay. Now we will talk about advocate on record, or in short AOR. While we talk about filing a case in the Supreme Court, this is to be done by only an AOR, or advocate on record. According to the rules of the Supreme Court, only those who are registered as an AOR can file a case in the Supreme Court. In order to become an AOR, you have to qualify Supreme Court AOR exam, and the eligibility required for the Supreme Court AOR exam is you must have a minimum 4+1, that is 5-year experience. That means you have 4-year experience in any court and 1-year practice experience under an AOR in the Supreme Court. So this was the difference between advocate, senior advocate and advocate on record. Now we will talk about advocate general. Okay, advocate general are appointed by the governor in every state. The job of the advocate general is to represent the state government in the court. That means advocate general represents all the cases of state government in the court. That's why he is called as the first law officer of the state. Okay, now we will talk about attorney general. Just like advocate general represent the state in the court, in case of central government, this work is done by attorney general. He is appointed by the President of India and he represents all the cases of the central government in the Supreme Court and called the first law officer of the country. Okay, next comes the Solicitor Generals. He is called the second law officer of the country. He is also appointed by the President and he helps the Attorney Generals in his day-to-day work. Okay, so this was the today's video in which we have discussed all these terms. I hope now you can answer the question that I have asked you at the beginning of this video. I hope you have liked today's videos. If you feel this video is informative for you, just subscribe to my channel, and that it is for now. See you in the next class. Thank you.